Hey, I'm just getting started. Well, not really getting started, but I've been kind of dabbling in social media on and off for a while, and I thought I'd just get onto TikTok as well, and just talk about what I'm doing. I'm 65, and I just want to give advice as a 65-year-old to help with the uh, and other 65-year-olds, um, and just to tell you what I'm up to. So I'm writing. I'm a writer. I'm writing a couple of novels. I've written one. Retired from technical writing, and I'm starting. I wrote a novel. It's a love story about a journalist and a architect who collects houses, and they fall in love. And but the next novel I'm writing is a sci-fi that I've been thinking about and playing with for about 20 years, and I finally got a good outline. This is part of it. The other right there. Can you see there? Yeah, there we go. I'll just turn around, and I have another in my on another wall, a more detailed scene by scene outline. This one is just for dates. And so I've got a pretty clear picture of where I want this to go, um, and just start writing it again. I have written it before, but it was only like 40,000 words, and I didn't really like how it turned out. So it didn't really go in the direction I wanted it to go. So I need to do that again. But the other thing I'm writing, something I'm focusing on, because it needs to take up my time, is about called a book called I've called it A Man People Enjoy. It's focused at men and how to become a man that people enjoy, and I use the maturity index, the growth, how we can grow in maturity, and some practical steps on how to make that happen. Um, and that makes, when you grow in maturity, you become a man people enjoy being around. I'm not 100% happy with that title. I'm thinking of a couple more, but basically that title gets at what I'm trying to say, what the book is about. Becoming someone that people are happy to see when you walk in the room. So that's what I'm up to. Thought I'd add TikTok to what I'm doing. My name is Lauren. I'm 65. I'm a retired writer. I've had some life experiences that I might divulge, and had to overcome a few things, quite a bit of heartache, but I'm in a building and I'm bumping into other men who've also gone through heartache. I'm not the only one, and so I thought I'd like to talk about that and maybe have some things and say some things that this might help other men, and so that's who I am. That's what I'm up to, and maybe I need to just make more TikTok videos. I'm on Patreon. I'm on YouTube. And but I haven't been consistent, and that's my problem. Is consistency. I just got yelled at for that, actually. So I am struggling with a few things. So I need to work on that. So hopefully I'll just to be honest and frank and authentic, I guess. I hope. Is just to be in front of the camera and saying things that I hope help others. So, and that's what social media is about, right? It's learning how to be consistent, and that's the one thing I need to overcome. I've had to overcome other things too, but consistency is something that I need to work on. Excuse the vacuum cleaner sound. I don't know what's going on in the hallway. But anyways, so I'm a hard worker. I'm maybe not as consistent as I need to be, but I'm definitely a hard worker. I've been able to write a novel. Working on a second one. I've outlined it, and I've outlined this nonfiction book on how to become a man that people enjoy. All right. I'll tell you a little bit more myself as we go on, but I think that's all I needed to say here. Thanks. Cheers. Bye-bye.